Good afternoon, Carolyn Russin, professional life coach here. Thank you for joining me. For those of you who are new, welcome aboard. For those of you who've been on these calls before, welcome back. Nice to see you again. So, hope you're all doing well as we're nearing the end of the summer. It's been a beautiful summer here. I'm not sure where you're located, but wanted to talk to you today about the cost of investing in yourself. Hi, Bev. And you know, that's a big roadblock a lot of people have when they, come, they talk to me about the different struggles that they're having. Hi, Tracy. And the challenges that they're facing. And, we talk it through, and then we talk about, obviously there's an investment attached. And for a lot of people, hi, Jojo, that investment is what stops them. And so that's what I want to talk to you about today. Hi, Cheryl. And when it comes to investing in yourself, whether you make that financial investment or not, there's a cost attached. So when you're struggling with different things in your life, there's a decision to make. You either invest in yourself and make some choices moving forward, or you do not. And I've spoken to so many people that don't, and then they see the ramifications. And sometimes they don't see it right away. I've spoken to some people in this group who, we've had a conversation a year, maybe even 2 years ago. And then we talk again and I'll say, okay, how are things going? Because, they decided not to work together. No problem, that's fine. Maybe they're working with someone else. Maybe they made some other choices. No worries, all good. And we'll reconnect. How are things going? Not good, Carolyn. Not good. I'm like, oh, why? Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. So in that time frame, it's the same thing over and over again. They're reliving that hamster wheel. They're stuck on that hamster wheel, and nothing is changing. And and I've been here too, of being caught up in the, okay, I'll wait until, I'll look after me when my kids get older. It's just too busy right now. I don't have time. I'll invest in myself when I'm a little older and I have some more money and things aren't as tight. I'll wait until I don't have to be worrying about my parents anymore and being there all the time. I'll wait until, and this can go on and on and on. And this is a trap that I fell into, perfectly honest here, is that, when this happens, then I can prioritize myself. Well, I can tell you from life experience, hi Susie, there's always going to be something. There's always a reason why, I have to put that on hold. I can't do it. I don't have the time. I don't have the finances, whatever it is. And I know we're all in very different financial situations. I know for me, it's not like I had this money just lying around thinking, what should I spend this money on when I started investing in myself? Yeah, it hurts sometimes. The cost to invest in myself, yeah. But I'll tell you, for those people that it's a little tighter, they're absolutely going to put that time and effort into it because they want to see the difference. So I know for me, well, let's just even talk about people in general. If you put it on hold, what does that mean? Other than being stuck in the hamster wheel, there's a lot of missed opportunities. When you think of, let's say you're thinking about doing this in your 40s and now you're mid-50s and you still haven't done it. Think of all the things that you could have done over that time, all the different experiences you could have had, the different mental mindset you'd have to look at things differently and just experience life differently. It's emotionally draining when we are constantly dealing with problems and challenges that we always see as the negative. It is so draining. And again, people who don't reach out for help just kind of spiral in that negativity. I often talk to my clients about, okay, how can we flip the script? How can we change this around? Because we all have problems. We all have problems and challenges that we need to deal with. But it's how we look at it. Hi, Phyllis. It's how we frame our mindset around what the problem is and how we're going to deal with it and how we're going to move forward. So if we're always on the negative side, it is emotionally draining and physically draining. Like, that's something else. You know, I get people reaching out all the time, Carolyn, I'm exhausted. And I'm like, I'm not surprised, because there's so many things going on. It is exhausting. And, you know, one of the other things is just regrets, you know, living with regrets. And I'll tell you, perspective so quick for me. We have a good friend of ours who, this time last year, you wouldn't have known there was anything wrong with her. Then she got diagnosed, and she's now in a wheelchair. She's lost use of one of her arms. Her speech is very slurred. And you look at that and think, holy crap, like that, for no logical reason. And so life can be short. I know a lot of you have learned that. Often the hard way is life can be really short. So why are we putting this on hold? Hi, Beth. Why are we not prioritizing ourselves? Whatever that looks like. You know, whether that's working with a coach, maybe it's working with a therapist, maybe it's doing other things. Hi, Natasha. Why are we not prioritizing ourselves? It is so important. And I just want you to realize that when you don't, because you think, well, I don't have the time or I don't have the cash, there's still a cost involved. It's not a financial cost, but there is definitely a cost involved. Hi, Tish. And so seeing that there are both sides, there are costs regardless of which way you go. And I want to give you some examples, because I want you to know, like, investing in myself, I do regularly. And I didn't used to. Absolutely did not before. Because again, I was too busy. I was too busy raising kids, and the money was going into, you know, the kids and RESP, like their education and all this other things. And so I didn't think I was important enough to put money into me. Hi, Christina. It was like, oh, I'm okay. I'll be fine. It's just tiring now. It'll be fine. I had 3 kids within two and a half years. So it was a little crazy. But yeah, I'll be okay. When they get older, yeah, maybe then. Then I did make a major pivot. I didn't wait till they were older. But for me, and I'll even tell you, I'll be really upfront, I invest in myself in 3 different ways. And so this is how I kind of keep things more balanced for me. And for you, it might be different because it depends on what you're doing career-wise. But for me, I do business growth. So I have coaches that I work with that, and with marketing and, you know, developing my business and my mindset within my business too. I also do growth as far as me as a life coach in my skills, and that's me as an educator. You know, that's my background as an education, is I want to be learning all the time. I know when I start feeling stuck in blah, it's like, oh crap, yeah, I gotta get on this. It's because I'm not learning. That's how I get inspired, is learning new things. So I do my business growth, I do my professional growth as a life coach, and then I do my personal growth. So my mindset, my emotional well-being, and that depends on what's going on. I had something thrown my way not too long ago that I'm like, holy crap, how do I even deal with that? It was kind of a little mind-blowing to me. And so I'm like, okay, I need help with this. Who can help me? So I reached out to a therapist because I thought that was the most relevant person for this particular situation I was dealing with. Fantastic, so helpful. You know, sometimes it's a coach, it depends, but for me, those 3 things are ongoing for me. And has it cost me financially? Absolutely. Like, it's been thousands and thousands of dollars that I've invested in myself. Has it been worth it? 110%. Absolutely, which is why I'm where I am right now, which is why I can sit here and say, yes, I can help you, because I have the skill set, I have the knowledge, and I have the experience. I've been through this. I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like to be sitting where you are. I know what it feels like to be stuck and blah and frustrated and just not feeling good enough. And it's like, what now? I know what that feels like. So when you're thinking about possibly investing in yourself, with whomever, whatever that's looking like for you, I want to remind yourself, or to you, that there's a cost. Is it going to be a financial cost? Or are you sacrificing? Are you sacrificing your dreams? Are you being emotionally drained? Are you going to have regrets down the road? Because there are costs on both sides. So don't just get trapped in evaluating costs about money or time. I want you to look at the other side. And what if I don't? What's the cost if I don't invest in myself now, opposed to putting it off and saying, oh, 5 years from now, 10 years from now? There's a cost to that as well. So I just wanted to leave that with you. Give me a thumbs up if you're thinking, yeah, this is a little something I need to ponder, I need to think about. Thank you for joining me. Next Monday, I'm actually taking this whole week off. This is my last of today, and I'm packing up and away we're going. So you're going to see a post later this week and an email coming out about resting and playing. I'm resting and playing this week. So anyway, next Monday is a holiday. I will not be doing a Facebook Live. I will see you in 2 weeks. If you need anything, reach out. If you want to learn more about this, if you want to learn more about, okay, well, what would it look like to work together? And again, there's absolutely no pressure here whatsoever. If you just want to learn more, drop a me please down below. I'll get back to you, no problem. If you're watching this on the replay, just type replay below, and hope you have a fabulous day. Take care.